What is going on, everybody, man? Welcome to the Soul Driven Artist View. I'm your host, Damon Unleashed, and we are stepping into Michigan, y'all, with a hot young artist. Go ahead, I'm gonna roll out the red carpet, introduce yourself, and then just tell us a little about yourself, man.
What's good, y'all boys? My name is Raul. I go by the name Terkolk 1K, and I'm a young teen trying to make it. You feel me? Trying to make it in this game, and you know, we going there for real. We're going there, and
Man,
yeah.
so I want to ask you, man. So, how long have you been doing music, and then what age did you start?
So I started doing music like around 2022.
Oh, okay. So you're like young into the music industry then.
Yeah. What's it called? Like a few years before 2022 though. Like I really love music. I made lyrics every time I would go to sleep, and I used to live in Muskegon, Michigan, and like every time I would go to sleep, I would start writing lyrics, but like I wouldn't just rap them because I was insecure about myself during that time, and like
Got you.
but now one of my homies, his name is 136 Flacco. He had like a little studio. He was like, "Hey, yo, bro, slide down my house real quick. We're gonna make a music." And I was like, "Man!" So that was when we first made the Wag Jumper remix. That was our first ever song. And that's on my YouTube. And what's it called? Then from there, I started being confident and just started going and going. And now we're here.
So who influenced you? Like, who influenced you to do music?
Pretty much. I would say myself, my mom, and my friends.
Got you. So a mom that got behind, that's good, man. When you got a mom that, kind of pushing you and saying, hey, you got this talent, man, go ahead and share it with the world.
Yeah. They're supportive.
Who are some of the artists that you look up to? Are there any artists that you look up to? Because right now, Michigan. I think Michigan is on deck. As far as like artists, man, hot new artists.
Yeah.
So is there anybody that influenced you in Michigan or anywhere?
Pretty much like in Michigan rappers like Baby Smooth.
Yeah.
One of them, Baby Tron. Who else we got here?
I like Baby Tron.
Yeah,
I think he's the next one to go.
Yeah.
He already there pretty much, so.
And there's this artist, he's actually from Muskegon as well. I never met him, me personally, but like I texted him once before he popped off. His name is YMN Gus. Yeah. He got good music. And then pretty much. Yeah, one of those artists. Yeah, those are the artists I
So you're popping off artists I've never heard of. I'm familiar with Bees. I think Bees is from Michigan, isn't he?
I don't know.
Is he from Detroit?
I think so, because the name sounds familiar, but I think I never heard of him. I don't know, because I'm mostly in the west side of Michigan. So,
got you.
Yeah.
So are you still in the same city or did you move out?
So right now, I'm in Muskegon, Michigan, but I'm gonna move out to Holland. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So how that weather up there right now, man? Is it freezing cold still, or y'all kind of almost out of...
It was kind of weird. You feel me? Because yesterday it was actually like a warm weather. It was like around 65. Like for us, that's kind of like entering the hot. So and the day after that, which was yesterday, it started snowing, and I was like, bro, what the
fuck? Well, we did the same thing. We went from the 70s all the way down to the 30s, man. We had like a 40-degree temperature drop. Damn. So I wanted to ask you, as far as do you guys do a lot of performing? Have you had a performance then?
Nah, not yet. No. But
I hope you get it on video. Tell them they got to get it on video.
Yeah, they got it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you.
So what is the music scene like up in Michigan? Is it tough to come out or?
Well, besides Eminem, Baby Smooth, and all those big artists, it's really hard to get up in Michigan. It's really hard. Like, cause it's mostly possible like in other places like California, Texas, New York, but
Yeah.
a few like if you were to say like, oh, you know this one rapper from Michigan, they're gonna be like this rapper's in Michigan.
Ooh,
Yeah, like who?
yeah. But I actually think, because once upon a time, Chicago and New York, they had their era,
Yeah,
and then Atlanta and New Orleans, Miami to a degree had their era. Chicago was the latest one
yeah.
to have their era, and I think now it is Michigan. I hear YNJ. YNJ is another one that's from Michigan
Mm.
that's taken up. So I think you guys are on deck right now. It's your time.
Yeah, it's our time to shine. You feel me? It's
Yeah,
our turn.
I do. I really feel like it's your time.
Yeah.
Do you guys have, as far as like media? Do you guys have any media outlets that you guys can go to and get your music promoted? Or
I don't think so. Because I never like spend my time into that like in
yeah,
deep like that. Nah, I just be
I got
posting. I just be posting my music. Like distributing and everything. You feel me? Like, but into
And
that.
that's what I was going to ask you too. That was the next question I was going to ask you.
Oh,
Because you're young, so once upon a time, when they had cassettes and CDs, you literally didn't have the internet.
yeah,
So if you wanted to get the music out, you had to really go on foot.
yeah,
And this,
yeah. I know.
what do you think as far as like indie artists like yourself? To be able to have access to the internet. Do you think that's a pro or a con? What is your view of that?
Well, it really all depends pretty much because like if you're smart on this game, you feel me? Like if you're smart,
Yeah,
you could like spread your music like in a smart way that you'll get more views. And like me personally, I'm trying the smart way out, but it's kind of like it's barely working. But I'm getting there. I'm getting there. But if you like if you do it like in a dumb, stupid way, then you're just gonna get
yeah,
to a point where you're gonna be like, oh, what is this? Like, what am I doing? And you're not gonna blame yourself. You're gonna blame like the system. You feel me? But
yeah.
but like,
Well, one
yeah,
thing I seen that you had that was good was you had almost 3 times as many YouTube supporters that I have. So I could tell you've been putting in a lot of work as far as getting subscribers. So what have you been doing to work for you to get to the number you're at?
so pretty much, and I'm gonna tell you a little secret real quick. Pretty
Hmm.
much, me personally, I actually have ADHD, so I have a really creative mind onto this. So
Yeah,
like making lyrics is like easy for me, but I don't know how to freestyle me personally, but I could pre-write lyrics like that.
yeah.
Like just give me like 10 seconds and I'll write a whole bar. But
Really?
yeah, yeah,
Oh wow. Man, you the second guy I had, the gentleman I had before you from New York, and I was asking him this. He said his goal was to put out something like 300 songs, and I'm like, what? I
okay,
couldn't
damn,
imagine.
that's
I couldn't
crazy.
imagine. So, how many songs, if you had all the time in the world where you could just sit down and write, how many songs do you think you can pump out in a month
So
or a year?
like let's say this because like a few months ago it was actually in Mexico, like, and what's it called, like, and in just one day I would actually make 5 songs.
Oh
But I was just,
wow,
yeah, it was just for fun. I didn't really put
yeah,
like much like into that. So
yeah,
like, but 5 songs in total I could make in 5 days. So like, I don't know, probably how many days are in a year? I forgot. Like 360,
365. So
365.
yeah.
365 times 5 is like, I don't know. I can't do multiplication in my head, but that's
So
a
if you
lot. That's
talk
a lot.
about a day, you're basically talking about over 18, about
20,
1800.
probably, because that's like 10, 50, 20, 25, 30. That's like 30 a week,
Yeah.
probably. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that's
that's a lot.
amazing, man.
Yeah.
As far as like when you started music, what are some things that you found to be easy? And then what are some things that you just found to be like, man, this is much more complicated than I thought it would be?
So like, what I found easy was like, pretty much how like making lyrics and stuff like that, like just making the lyrics and like, and that. But like the hardest part, like, that I could think of, like finding a good beat for the lyrics.
Yeah.
Cause like, because me personally, I don't make the beats. So like, I have a friend who does the beats. I actually go on YouTube and like, like buy or like give like free for profit type beats, whatever.
Gotcha.
Like, and then I'll listen to the beat and I'll be like nah, it's not quite it. And then I'll
Right.
just search more, and then it just takes a lot of time to find the right beat.
Yeah. So, if you needed a producer right now, what site do you recommend for artists that maybe don't have a producer that they could go to and find a reasonable beat for a good price and also good production?
What's it called? Because I actually don't use a website. I actually be going on YouTube like to find a beat.
Oh, okay.
And then like, but what's it called? The beats that I always start with like free, and then like the title and whatever. Those are like type of beats you could use, but you can't get profit from them, pretty much.
Oh, got you.
Yeah, and the ones that says free for profit, that means you could use the beat, but you also got to see which platforms they allow you to have the beat. Like sometimes they say like YouTube and Spotify, and then you'll keep 100% of the profits.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so that's what I've been
that's
searching
cool,
up for.
Man.
Yeah, little trick I had to find out.
I want to ask you, what do you have planned upcoming for this year? Like, do you got anything specific that you're trying to tackle or accomplish?
I don't know, like, cause like I was actually working on the album. Like, I was working on the album, and like hopefully let's see if I like get like a little recognition from it.
Right, got you.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna ask you this last question because this was a question, and I thought this was kind of interesting. When it comes to musicians, they want us to, it's all entertainment, whether you're a musician or you're an actor. But when actors, for example, Al Pacino, if he goes out and he plays Scarface, nobody is expecting him to get off the set and be the same guy. We don't expect him to have white around his nose and to be shooting. But with rappers, it's different. Why do you think that is? Why do you think that rappers, people expect them to live a lifestyle that you like, okay, even though you done killed 100 people in every song, I know you ain't doing that in real life. I know at the end of the day, it's just entertainment. And they labeled it studio gangster a long time ago. But they don't say studio actor. So I wanted to ask you as an artist, why do you think that is?
So like a rapper, like for a person to see like a rapper like they're the same in a song, or like they're not.
Yeah, like let me think of a rapper that shot a lot of people, but we know he didn't shoot a lot of people. Will we say Ice Cube or will we say Tupac?
I don't know. I'll probably say Ice Cube.
I'll
probably say Ice Cube.
Yeah, then killed a lot, but we know he ain't killed nobody. But man, I think that's a good example because he did have people come after him and say, "Oh, he didn't live that." But we really don't expect no artist or movie star to live the life that they acting out or they're entertaining. But why do you think it is with rappers? You gotta live your live.
It's probably for some. It's probably for the content and the views. That's what I'm like mostly thinking of. But like for other people, they probably might not even know the artist like that. So you never know. So you pretty much like you never know.
Right.
So, and the other thing is that the artist might be lying, but who knows? He probably not lying at all.
Yeah, he probably not. And they use that against him.
Yeah, or he's probably lying, but he knows that he did it. Like you feel me? Like he's just hiding the fact. He just wants to have like a good image on himself.
Got you.
But yeah, those are my 3 picks. Probably why. Probably.
So man, I want to thank you for coming on here, man. If you got any projects ever and you need to use this platform, this door is always open. I don't care what you got to promote. I do got to give you a good friend of mine, host. If you see it I don't know if you see where it has, check out Off Top Records or offtopradio.com.
Yeah,
he has his own online radio station. I'm gonna give you his email when we get over here, so you can go ahead and send your music, and we can get your music in rotation down this one.
Okay? Yeah, for sure. Appreciate it.
And while you're here, could you do me a favor? Could you please tell everybody where they can find you at? Because we got to make sure we do that.
So y'all boys, y'all could find me on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, what's it called? Pretty much like every major platform you can find me in. Terkolk 1K, Terkolk 1K. I don't know if you know how to spell it.
Yeah. So for the people that on the short bus that don't really know how to spell, the ones that preschool, just say
So Terko, you spell it Terko, then 1K, like the number 1, and then like the letter K, but all together.
Got you, man. Hey, brother, you the first artist from Michigan that I did an interview with. So you gonna be in the and automatically also, because you did this interview, you will qualify for Soul Driven Artist of the Year. So basically, I'm gonna put your name under this YouTube video, and all you have to do is get your fans, your family, whoever you can get, to hit the like button. And if you have the most likes at the end of November, you'll get this, a trophy, and cash.
All right, appreciate it.
So I think artists I do think that artists need to be rewarded for their hard work. You guys put in a lot of hard work, and coding is just as hard as writing and recording.
Yeah. Yeah, sounds good. I'm forward to it.
All right, y'all, we gonna play a song, man. He got a hot song, and it was different too. I'm like, this is definitely Michigan, because it's totally different. It's hot, but it's totally different from anything else in the country. So,
bilingual too.
And so go ahead and tell them the name of the song.
Whack Jumper Part 2. It's a remix of my first ever song I made with my bro.
All right, y'all, man. Sit tight with us and let's get this party going.
You better catch up, little boy. We got pesos. You be talking 5 figures, hella money, nigga. You be talking on the name, you a dummy puto. I be smoking on your pack, hello fucking churro. I be all up in your shorty in her bed, puto. Keep pissing on the gang, cause she rounds. Me and bro up gonna pop out with no sound. I be in the wind, little nigga, with the pounds. Talking out your mouth, you will catch it on your rounds. If we fucking miss, you will know what we sound. So if I'm motherfucking our ways, there is on the hook, we gon' make you fucking pay. Si te busco un día, y digo fucking hey. Uno dice no a eso, pero solo mira esto, way. Call me difficult, but no one knows why. I'ma tell you this, I'm stubborn, can't give up. There's no fucking way I can miss. You can't even tell my fucking sister, bitch. That's a fucking real fact, how real shit. You say shit, ain't no proof, how it's okay. I'ma take your bitch card. Call me stupid, you went on my you were fucking stupid. I be averaging a lead, call me big, call that lucid. Started off in 3-1, that came in 6-6. Then I got up from Worry Block, from the fucking 136. Ahora mismo de pasó, mi que la no sabe y escucha eso tú, yeah, I'm that fucking cholo. If you hate on me, it's okay, that's for you, fucking solo. I'll do crazy shit, call me your fucking loco. If you did some game, we won't buzz, you're another fucking moco, you a lolo, This sluts always fucking talk shit. This is the base, they always fucking stay silent. Like, shut your bitch ass up, always stay quiet. You the bark, but you ain't fucking bite. You that same person who's scared of fucking fight. All the shit I'm saying need to take Sprite. I'm a fucking sugar night, and think of shit. I fucking like me and bro going with our wives. We gon' beat us in the light, just no fucking lie. I'm an end here, I kill it for todo que esta que es in my ears. Yes, it's número uno soon. I'm fucking clear, yeah, doesn't want fucking out, bitch.
There y'all have it, y'all. There y'all have it, man. You got to come back, man. I'm shocked that you said you only been doing this a year or two? 2 years?
Since 2020, 2022, 3 years.
3 years, man. So you're very young in this. I am intrigued to see your growth from us meeting right now to 3, 4, 5 years from now. I hope that you stay in touch with me, and I am looking forward. So, did you say you guys? I know you said you're working on an album. Is this your first album or?
And this is actually my first album. It's you want to know the
Awesome.
name real quick? You want a sneak peek of the name?
Yeah, I would love it.
It's called it's called No One Loyal, Only Me. And I know I'm not the only one who's loyal, but like that's for the people who like press a song and say like, yeah, like no one loyal, like that's only me. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, cause
Yeah,
that album was dedicated to like the people who like were my ex friends and like ex homies and like all that
Yeah.
stuff. But then turns out like oh now they're fake, like they ain't loyal like that, like
Right.
you feel me? And so like I was really like I didn't pay much attention to it, but like they were just like talking mad and like putting like a bad image on me, like they don't even know who I am, me like them personally. But so I was like, you know what, like let's just make an album telling them like I don't care, but I'm gonna respond to y'all.
Got you. I got you, man. Well, hey, thank you for blessing our platform, man. It was a pleasure having you here. Any producers, any other artists that want to come on, the door is wide open. We don't have a platform for indie artists. There is no platform. And so I think that's my duty and my job, to create one and to always keep it for indie. To never sell out, because I know somebody is gonna come along and want to say, hey, and have these ideas. No. I want to keep it underground, and I want to keep it for independent artists. So thank you again, man. God bless you.
Yeah, God bless you too. You were actually the first person who ever did this to me.
Yeah, man. And like I said, I could be the second or third. This door always open.
Yeah,
so whenever you need to put something, if you need to promote it, I don't even care if it's closed. If you one day say, you know what, I'm going to get into merchandise. Or you say, man, I got this movie coming out. I want to talk about this movie I'm about to play in. I don't care what you're doing. If you want to promote it, the door always open, brother, all right?
Yeah, for sure. I'll keep in touch with you if anything comes up.
Okay. And I did follow you on YouTube. So this will show on YouTube. It probably pop up tomorrow. So I'm going to inbox you my YouTube channel and just subscribe so you can share it with all your people.
For sure.
But it'll be on my Facebook page too. So
I bet, yeah.
All right, man. Hey, thank you for rocking with us. Man, you have a good night.
You too.
And shout out to everybody in Michigan, man, that's watching this, man.
Yes, sir.
Love and peace to y'all. And go ahead and get behind this, man. Y'all got real talent up in Michigan.
Appreciate it.
Out. Peace, love, man.
It's all y'all boys.
Until next time.